Hello, let me know if you guys can see or hear me. Technical difficulties as always. So 1 o'clock today instead of 12:15. Loretta, I see that you're here. I see that you are making my Scrapbook Fun Summit project. Perfect, I'm glad to hear that, or you're watching it at least. Let me know if you can see and hear me. Last week we had some volume issues. I double checked that before we went live, so hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully that's all under control here, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So I'm here, and today I've got some ideas, but if you don't know, Scrapbook Fun Summit is happening right now. I don't think I even put the links into the video today because I'm a little bit discombobulated. It's been kind of one of those days. But the Scrapbook Live Summit, Scrapbook Fun Summit is live today. My presentation is actually live today. And if you... I don't know what it is. Technology is fantastic, but something was going on with my files and they weren't working. I have resubmitted those files to Heather and Tracy, and hopefully while we're here live right now, they're able to fix them on the other end. But if you have emailed me about them in before the last 15 minutes from now, I have sent you a response with the files for that. So there's, you know, always something. Technology likes to go crazy on us. So hello, Loretta, you can hear me? Fantastic. CHB, hello. Tiny Crafts, I can't remember your name again. It was Trina, I think. Hello. Nancy, Katherine, everyone, you can see and hear you fine. Perfect. And Barbara, hello. All right. Yes, so the files have been fixed. Hopefully it'll be like by the time we're done live here, it'll all be fixed on the other end. And so hopefully we can get that to work. But if there are other problems, we will fix them. And if it's goes on too long, like I'll, you know, just email me and we'll make sure that everything works out perfectly. So, you know, technology is fantastic, right? So lots of chatter today. Oh goodness, I was just going to ask about that. Thanks, Barbara. Yes, I have a whole lot of emails in my inbox from that. And of course, we moved today over from our normal time because I was out for a school trip with my son, and I'm at the school trip and my phone is going bing, 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 bing. I was like, oh no, of course my session is live today, so something has to go wrong because I'm busy. So it's all happening in the background. Hopefully it'll all be fixed. So so we have that is hopefully all fixed up. So today I'm going to change my view here. I have an idea. Got some paintbrushes. I've got some fancy Mod Podge. Let's put it this way so that you can actually read it. And if you watched me a few weeks ago, I was live with Kelly Rousseau on the Safari Summit, and I pulled out these little doohickeys here. I have 1,000, not 1,000, but probably like 20 or 30 of them. And they all have little bunnies on them. And so, as you may know, Easter has already passed, but I have a bunch of these, right? And I don't need a bunch of these little bunnies, but what I thought was somebody had suggested that I do decoupage on these, and I thought, you know, I've never actually really done decoupage, and I thought what better place to mess it up than here. So that's the plan for today. We're going to try to do some decoupage on these because I don't need bunnies. Like, I've got this box here, so this is, I can't even show you the whole box because my workspace is so full. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. So I've got this box full of them, and so I don't need that many with bunnies. I'll leave a few for, like, you know, I've got pink, yellow, green, maybe some other colors back here, but I don't need that many for like Easter treats or whatever. And let's be honest, in Easter of next year, I'm not going to remember about these. So I thought I could like make some just like designs or whatever, just like with nice paper on them, doing like a decoupage sort of thing. And then maybe I can use these for storing something, I don't know what yet, maybe like cut out pieces that are certain sizes or shapes, or like, you know, all those random hearts that I have floating around everywhere. So I thought maybe that's what they could be used for. So we're going to try that, and I've got my Mod Podge, and so this is supposed to be a simple craft. But before I start going on here, I was watching a video the other day, and I saw someone do something crazy, and I've never seen this before. Now maybe it's not crazy, maybe I'm just crazy. But they did decoupage with like dry Mod Podge. So they put the Mod Podge on like their book, and then like after it dried, a day later they came back and they ironed on paper onto their book to make that book look with the paper that they wanted. And I've never seen anyone do that way. I've always seen it done like the wet way, where you just like brush on your Mod Podge and your paper and you kind of just give it, right? So has anyone seen this other method? Because I'm curious if this is like a common knowledge or if this is just me. So please let me know in the chat there. And if you're watching the replay, let me know in the chat as well. Do you know about this different way of doing decoupage? Or am I just like the only one who has never heard about this and that's like the standard way to do it? So let me know. I'm gonna have a drink of water here because I'm feeling a bit parched. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull up my bin of scraps because I need something to work with here. No, I haven't. All right, Nancy, good. Nancy, thank you for supporting me. I'm not the only one who doesn't know these crazy things. But yeah, so I have seen it but not done it. Okay, no idea. All right, good. I'm not feeling like I'm the only one. So maybe I'll make a video. Maybe I'll try that out one day and make a video about it or something. But yeah, I'd never seen that, and I thought that's pretty neat way to do it. Now, mind you, you can't iron on plastic, right? So it'll work on a book, but unless you want to inhale the really toxic fumes of plastic when you're burning it. So maybe not that. I like that wood one there. Dry Mod Podge and then iron on paper. Yeah, so Barbara knows what she's talking about here. I don't. This is all news to me. So I'm just going to pull out a few pages here. This is thick cardstock, so we'll see how this works, but I'm sure we can make this work. And then I've got, I made these flowers for something a long time ago, and it's on a regular paper. I'm going to use those as well. All right, so I think I have enough. That's enough paper here for now. Not sure which technique you are referring to, but I'm always willing to learn. Well, I've never, so, picture frames are falling behind me. Everything's under control. I've never heard of this before, but they, someone was doing it. But now I think they were Mod Podging on like, you know, you can buy those like fake books at like, I'm going to say Home Sense or whatever, but it looks like a book, but it's not actually a book, and you like can like hide stuff into it. They didn't like the design on that, and so they Mod Podged it, and then they ironed it, and then it looked amazing. And then like they did a nice like trim with the paper, and then they said, I don't remember who I was watching, so I can't even like say because it was just like a random video I found, but she said that she that way there's no like wrinkles in the design. So all right, Karen, you've never heard about this either. Perfect. I'm glad that I'm not the only one, so I'm not crazy. Okay, so we're going to try this, and I have like some random pieces here, and we might do like, you guys know me, we might get a lot done, we might get a little done, because who knows what's gonna happen. Now, I'm leaving these bunnies on here because, 2 reasons. I'm lazy, number one. But if I use acetate to pull this off, because this isn't a sticker, this could be like paint or something, it could, I don't know, make this ugly looking. Not that it matters because it's gonna be covered up, but basically I'm lazy, and we're on a, I don't say we're on a time crunch, but we're always on a time crunch, right? So yes. Now, my question is, has anyone actually been watching, I saw it at the beginning here, but people were saying that they were watching the Scrapbook Fun Summit. Is anybody watching that? How's, I haven't had a chance to look at the videos yet. I've just been busy. But have you been watching the Scrapbook Fun Summit? Are you enjoying it? Is there anything good there? Like, what's your favorite one so far? I mean, I know mine's probably your favorite, obviously, but like aside from mine, right? And so I have no idea what you're talking about, says Karen. Yes. And Loretta, we should all embrace our wrinkles. Yes, I love it, Loretta. Yes, having fun with it. CHB, perfect. I'm glad. Okay, so I hate the smell of Mod Podge. They should make like some odorless Mod Podge because it really smells bad. But oh well. My husband's over there at the other side working away, and so he will get to enjoy the fumes with me. I don't know if you can hear him, but he just said yay. So now I'm gonna make a big mess. I'm totally not prepared for this because I should probably like cut these out. Maybe I'll cut some out first before I like mess this all up. Like, oh, that smells. That smells. Sorry. Okay, so I got one. I'm gonna pre-cut 3 or 4 of these, so maybe it'll be more efficient. Craft smarter, not harder, right? I don't know if that's gonna actually work with me, but you know, whatever. We're gonna try this out. I'm gonna try to pre-cut these. I watched the speakers, Elena and Sean. So as you guys know, I'm not the greatest with tech. And for a while there, I've been having a really hard time syncing my calendars. Now I have like a Katherine Learns Stuff calendar, and then I have a personal like home calendar, like for all my kids stuff, and for some reason those two just would not sync. And this week and last week I have like triple booked everything, so every day I have like 5 or 6 things going on at the same time. And that speaker Q&A that happened at 12 o'clock, I was booked in for it because, you know, I only had a Crafting Unscripted at 12:15 and a school trip at the same time. So I wasn't at that one, but I'm going to be at the one at 4 o'clock today. So I'm going to be participating at that because I'm mostly sure I don't have anything else booked at that time. I'm not totally 100% sure about it though. So, you know, was watching off and on since early this morning. I like Elena's card, and your scrapbook page is so intriguing. I saw Elena's card a few weeks ago. She gave me a sneak peek of it, and she's got some amazing designs. I love this wood paper look too, and I have a whole booklet of this kind of paper, and I never know what to use with it, but if I can make this look nice, this will be so fantastic. I don't know, this lighting, man, like, I'll try to move it in. Was that, I don't know. I have to fix my lighting. Maybe over the summer I'm going to try to fix my lighting. It's a lot of work to do that, but all right. So I got 3. We're just going to start with 3. We're going to keep it simple because we're already like 12 minutes into this and we've done nothing. As per usual. Okay, so we're going to start off with, maybe I'm going to leave just the lids and not the bottom parts. I'm going to start with just so this is regular printer paper, but I've got like pink printer paper because I'm, you know, me. And then these are, I'd say about 40, 60 pound cardstock, so we're going to try using these ones as well. I'm going to trim the edges around it later. Now, if I'm doing this wrong, please just yell at me. But what I'm doing, what I've done in the past with my limited decoupage experience, I Mod Podge, paste this down, and then Mod Podge again. So if I'm doing that wrong, just let me know because, you know, this is new to me. And I'm just going to enjoy these fumes that are just totally taking over the basement down here. Oh! Bam, 1. And so yes, and so we're just gonna, I'll cut these edges off later. Maybe I should have trimmed these a bit better, but whatever. I normally pour my Mod Podge into like an egg carton, but I don't have any egg cartons right now. I used to like collect them for crafting, but then one day someone gave me, I was doing my free collection of stuff from the local Facebook pages, and someone gave me like these trays for paint, so I don't need to use egg cartons anymore. But the problem is now I don't save my egg cartons, so I never have them for the one-offs that I do need, and I don't like pouring Mod Podge down the sink. Kind of have an aversion to pouring glue down my utility sink. So, late to the party, but here, Katherine, did you get the freebie? I haven't seen an email from you yet saying that you didn't get it, so Katherine, I'm sorry, I don't mean to pick on you, but for anyone that doesn't, Katherine and I have a running joke. Every time I have a summit, she never gets my freebie. And so after the words, she always sends me a nice email asking for it. And I always wait for my emails from her because I know she's always attending these summits. But, so yeah, so let me know, Katherine, did you get that freebie? Hope you're not offended by me shouting you out there. But yes, and, alright, this one's not doing so well. I might need to, this smells so bad. You guys are so lucky that you're on the other side of the camera because you don't have to smell this, but gross. I haven't had a chance to start the summit. Alright, well, if I don't hear from you in a few days, Katherine, that's okay. Just when you get a chance. Oh, this stuff stinks. I'm not sure this thick stuff is going to really hold here, but we'll see. We're going to give it a shot. Now, I've seen people pull out like hair dryers to dry this stuff faster, but I don't know about that. This one might have too much Mod Podge, or it's just because the paper is so dark and the Mod Podge is white. sorry, this really smells. Okay, good. I'm glad you're not offended. I always worry if I single someone out that they're like gonna be offended. But I mean, you guys talk to me, so this is what you get. Oh, I gotta close this bottle for a second. This really smells. I need to get like some exhaust vents in here because that smells really bad. Okay, I'm gonna make a mess. I need another piece of scrap paper for my paintbrush. Hair dryer works great, but isn't it gonna make the smell like more all over the place? Okay, this one's getting pretty dry. I'm gonna like trim this off a little bit. This one looks nice. I like these ones. I might pull out some more. Gonna have to do a better job with these guys here. Oh, it smells so bad. Sorry, I regret my decision to do this craft today, ladies. No smell. Is there a no smell Mod Podge? Maybe that's what I need to buy. That's something I'll invest in because, oh no, scraps onto this guy here. Maybe they should have some, maybe I'll invent some no smell Mod Podge. I'll make a fortune. Because this stuff is just so smelly. Oh, I hate it. Ugh. Sorry, this is really hurting me here. I regret this choice. I'm sorry, I regret my choices. Alright, one more. So these aren't turning out perfectly, but that's okay. You know, this is a learning progress. I'd be your first customer. I love it, Catherine. Alright, so I'm gonna have to like maybe use an X-Acto knife with these ones to get a little bit better of an edge on these guys, but is this gonna, well, maybe I can get these to curl down a little bit. Smells so bad. Sorry. Anyways, so what else is happening here? Next week, back on schedule. I use the matte Mod Podge and it doesn't really smell. Really? Is mine? No, mine is the glossy glossy stuff. I'm not sure why I bought that. Probably because it was on sale and the other ones weren't. So this first one, sorry if you didn't see that, I just kind of like pushed the paper down because this is like just regular printer paper. I haven't used it in a while, but don't remember it smelling this much. I don't remember it smelling this much either, so I don't know if it's just because, I don't know what it is, but this really smells bad today, and I don't like it. I'm going to try to just push these sides down a little bit more, so I'm going to put some more Mod Podge on them. I'm going to get like a gas mask or something soon. No, this is not going to stay down, this thicker stuff. So, sort of, maybe, not really. When it dries, you can use a piece of sandpaper to clean the edges. I think that's what I'm going to do. And since these edges are already like covered in Mod Podge, they're just going to have more character when I get all that done. That piece is too big. Oh, that's a good cut there. Let's see if I can cut in the opposite direction and trim this nicely. So now what am I going to put into these little containers that I've now sacrificed with the Mod Podge and the Decoupage? I was thinking like I've got some, now these aren't huge, like these containers are only like an inch tall. Well, it's hard to see in the because they're clear. But I was thinking of doing like, I've started to organize my scraps, right? Or I've tried to organize my scraps. And I've got random like bits, like little rectangles or circles or squares or like random pieces that I've cut out, but I don't, I could use them for something. I don't know what I'd use them for, but that's neither here nor there. I save them, right? And so, because we're crafters and that's what we do. And so, so I thought maybe I'd put that stuff in there. And my daughters mentioned putting glitter in them. I thought, oh, that's what I need, a bigger container for glitter. I already have a hard enough time not exploding the glitter in the containers that it comes in. So you say mince paper clips. Ooh, paper clips. Yes, that's a good one. I use a lot of paper clips. Or I can never find my paper clips. Okay. I need to clean these scissors later because now they're covered in Mod Podge. I like this wood one. That looks nice. I'm really liking that one. Okay. So we've got 3 lids doing it. Some people, when I was doing that, oh no, get back down. That just came right up. Perfect. When I was doing the summit with Kelly there a few weeks ago, the Safari Crafting Summit, someone had mentioned like doing like these as treat boxes. And I thought, yeah, I can do that as treat boxes, but that's a lot of treats for my kids. They don't need that many treats. I love them, but they don't need that much sugar. Okay, so we've got Mod Podge everywhere, but I'm going to do one more of these with this wood stuff. I like this wood. Good, my hands are covered in Mod Podge. I got rid of the bin. Everything is falling apart. Put a thin ribbon or cord on the sides to hide uneven paper. Ooh, Karen. I like it. That's a good idea. I like that idea. You ladies are full of good ideas today. I am just gonna eyeball this piece of paper here. And we're gonna cut this. And we're gonna do the same terrible technique that we just did last time, but it's gonna go. This is gonna work. Make treat boxes without sweets. You could put stickers in them. Oh, see, I always like, maybe this is just the way that I grew up, but for me, treats always like, I always think that it's like a sugary treat or something, right? But yes, I could put stickers in them. That would be a good one. See, such smart ladies here today, or always. You ladies are always such smart ladies, but I love it. Such good ideas, because I don't like to give my kids, I always feel bad. Well, my kids always want more sugar, but they're kids always want sugar, but I feel bad just feeding my kids, other people's kids, sugar all the time. So I'm glad that stickers is a good idea. And so I was printing something out for my daughter last night, and she's like, you know what would have been better, Mom, if you had made these stickers. It would have been easier for me to work with them. And I thought, really? Like, first of all, if you want stickers, go make your own. But secondly, I don't think I have sticker paper. And then she laughed at me. And we all laughed. Oh, what's happening here? Barbara, remember you said you were winning? Remember I was winning? I emailed her and waiting to hear back to see what I won. Oh, okay. I know she was on vacation after the summit, Barbara, so maybe, and I know she just came back. Well, I don't know when she just came back, but she's back. So maybe I'll give her a little poke and see, because I was talking to her about the other day about something, and so, but I'm sure it was you, Barbara. And I think it was if you didn't have the VIP, you got a VIP, or you got something else. I'm not totally sure. If you have those circle cutter things, you could cut out the circles ahead of time instead of the trimmers. So yeah, I don't have circle cutters. I have a Cricut, and I do not have pre-cut circles. I could have, but that would defeat the purpose of Unscripted, right? This is all, but yes, I could have made circles beforehand, which would have made these nicer, but this is like, you know, like everything is really just the way that we do things here. It's kind of, you know, silly and half professional, and then I'll figure out how to do it better, and then I'll make a whole blog post about it. But yes, pre-cut circles would have been a way better idea. Yes, trail mix is a healthy snack. Trail mix, I don't know about trail mix, only because there's a lot of, I don't know, stuff that goes into that. You could make them little affirmation containers too. Ooh, little affirmation containers. I love it. I'm gonna have to come back and watch this video and write down all of these notes, because I don't have my notebook here because I just came back from my field trip. But my hands are also covered in Mod Podge, and I don't know if I want to go digging around for stuff with my Mod Podge fingers and then glue everything shut. That would be good, eh? All my ideas lost forever in the pile of Mod Podge sticky paper. I know. All right, so I like this wood. I might do some more of these wood ones later, because I like the way that these look. So I'm gonna I have to close this really stinky container. I think my nose sensory things have like totally been burnt to crisp because I can't smell anything anymore. So the Mod Podge has worked. Maybe that's why I don't normally notice it smelling, because it's like so overpowering that you just can't smell afterwards anymore. Like, look how nicely these wood ones came out. I can't touch the camera because I don't want to glue the camera shut. So those ones look nice, eh? I like that. This nicer, this section is a little bit lighter wood. I really like how these wood ones turned out. And then these are the other ones. I like the flower ones. I'm not sure about this. Whatever. I might just put something on top of it later, like a sticker, if I ever buy more sticker paper. So those turned out nice. They stink. I totally get it. I found my circle cutter while cleaning and decluttering my crafts. That's what I thought of it. I don't have any cutters. I only have my cutting machine. And so I'm on the hunt for like people downsizing their crafting supplies and looking to buy, like if I'm going to buy something, I'd prefer to buy it used. But I haven't seen anything. And I also, well, I have seen some stuff, but some people sell things online. And I'm pretty sure I could buy new for less than that. So, oh, it smells. So yeah, so I'm always on the lookout, but I was at the, Facebook likes to like throw ads at you or whatever. And they've started throwing this, I'm trying to stay away from the news, and so now I've tried to like mess up with the Facebook algorithm, and it's sending me to this like auction page, and it's like my local area, and somebody was selling a Cricut on the auction. It was a Maker 3. I was like, oh, and it started off, the bidding started at $25, and I was like, oh, that's a good deal. But problem is, being frugal, I'm like, but does it work? Like, I don't want to spend $25 on a machine that doesn't work. But the auction was open for like 2 or 3 days. I'm like, I'm just gonna do nothing with this. And so now I checked the auction again because, you know, why not? For $25 is a really good deal for Maker, right? But now it's at like $150. I'm like, not sure I want to spend $150 on a machine that may or may not work, even though someone has the box. Like, what does the box mean? I have a whole bunch of boxes over there, and most things aren't in them, but I could put them back in there if I wanted to. So, okay. Anyways, I digress. I know, crazy. Okay, so that's it. I have to let these dry before I close the containers, because if I don't do that, it's going to be a disaster. So anyways, this is today's craft. I like these wood ones. I might do some more of those wood ones. I found a Sizzix Big Shot with some dies and a whole stack of... Oh, I've been looking for a die cutter, just like with a Sizzix or like a Cuttlebug or something, but everyone who sells them like just the machine with no mats. And I'm like, don't I need mats? Like those like plates or whatever they're called. And I don't know if like, I know how, I've seen how much they cost like new online, and I always were like used, like I kind of don't want to spend almost the same as a new machine, right? Because it's been used. So I haven't pulled the trigger there, but maybe one day. So yes, anyways, I digress. Craft is done. I like these wood ones. I really like the wood ones too. Thank you, Nancy. Corey, thank you. I also like the wood ones. Wood turned out great. Trina, thank you. Okay, so I have to clean up my hands here because I can't touch anything. I feel like I'm like this because my hands are like not cooperating here. But if you have not got your tickets to the Scrapbook Fun Summit, that is happening right now. Once I wash my hands, I'll put the link in the description of this video in case you've missed it. And then my video is live today. Sorry, I had a brain fart. My video is live today, so you can watch that today. I can't pull up my project. Oh, I can. It's right here. I'll show it to you like this. This is it here with my sticky hands. So that's the best you can see of it. It's happening right now, so you can check that out. If you've tried to download the file, it is in the process of being fixed. Might have already been fixed. There was some issue. I don't know what the issue was. I'm not techie. But if you're still having problems with it and you can't get it, email me. You guys know how to get in touch with me, and I will get you the file to get it to work. So yes, please check out the summit. There's a whole lot of good projects happening today. Also, you are in Elena's. Yes, I am in Elena's summit. Those tickets are also for sale right now, or for sale. The free summit tickets, you can get those now. You can also buy the VIPs. There's 2 different types of VIPs with Elena's summit. There's a basic and an advanced or a premium. I cannot explain them to you because it's very confusing, but the basic is like the projects at sort of you've got the full access to the projects, the worksheets, I think the VIP passes, and then there's, no. Yeah, I think the basic is the projects, the worksheets, the files, and then I think the VIP stuff is premium, maybe. So there's like all the other things, I don't know. And then there's something else. And Elena's also got additional workshops and stuff, so there's a lot. But get the free tickets. I'll also put the description in that one here in the video. Thank you, Barbara, for reminding me, because I've forgotten. I'm getting really distracted with my stinky hands. So it's just not working out over here for me. Anyways, so that's it for today. Get those. Oh, and something's in my eye. Perfect. I'm just falling apart here, ladies. Get your free tickets. Also, if you do make my project in that summit, put it up onto the Facebook page so that I can see it. Today at 4 o'clock Eastern and today at 7 o'clock Eastern. I think the 7 o'clock is the VIP one, I think. I'm going to be participating in some chats with the Scrapbook Fun Summit folks, as well as tomorrow, I think at 2, or I think it's at 2 o'clock tomorrow as well. And on Sunday, I believe, as well in there. So take a look at the schedule. Make sure you participate in all the live chats that we have. And if you are a VIP, I will see you at the VIP events. And you can still get VIP tickets if you can't watch it all live as it's happening. Those will be, the links will be all of that will be in the video shortly. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. And I'm going to go wash my hands, and I'll see you next week, regular time, 12:15.